This is going to be a very, very short video because there's not a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to Pokemon Sword and Shield. I was looking at a lot of the gameplay for this game, and I was thinking to myself that I was going to have a lot of ideas and thoughts that were going to be put into this video, but you know what? No, not anymore. No, they took that away from me. They didn't do anything with the game, and you know, it's gonna go over well for Pokemon fans. Like, Pokemon fans, they're gonna be like, yeah, we like the game. We really, really like the game, and the game's awesome, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know what? For me, as somebody who hasn't played a recent Pokemon game, like I played, the last one that I played was Fire Red, and that was a couple of months ago. But I haven't played a new one in God knows how long. I haven't played an entry since like the Game Boy Advance. That's how long it's been for me. And it's all because I'm like, it looks exactly the same. It looks like it's literally straight out of the 90s, a better version of the 90s game. For perspective, let me show you something. Here's a game that was made in 2005. Here's the new game, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Which one looks better to you? Because in some spots, for me, XD Gale of Darkness, which is the game that's on your screen right now, that game looks a lot better than Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that game came out 14 years ago. I don't get it. But then on top of that, they don't do anything new with the battle system. Don't give me the Giga Battles where you turn your Pokemon into a freaking skyscraper version of it. That's not new, that's just a gimmick. In Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, they were like, you know what? Let's just constantly add 2 Pokemon to the battle system instead of just having 1. So that way you get to experiment with a lot of these different Pokemon. When I first played Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, my starter Pokemon was Vaporeon. I loved Vaporeon. I loved that he really didn't have a lot of weaknesses and he had a lot of strengths. He was a water and an ice Pokemon, which helps in a lot of different ways in that game. But with that game, you could pair Vaporeon with a lot of different Pokemon that could either bolster his strength or counter his weakness. So that way it's really, really hard to go after this really, really strong Pokemon within this game. Is any of what I just said in the game? No, because they have a one-party system. And that's so stupid that they still have a one-party system in 2019, right? That's like saying in Final Fantasy VII, you can only have one person fight per fight, and you can only select the rest of your party by swapping out another member. Like, Cloud is the only one that can fight unless Tifa swaps in for him. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Especially not now. Especially you're 20 years in and that's the best you can come up with? What about a story? What about a new story? What about something interesting? Why is it... I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why they didn't go for the gusto, why they didn't try something new, you know? And it's like, they didn't even make Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It was Genius Sorority or Sinority, I can't pronounce it, but here it is. Like, those are the people that made the game. I'm disappointed because I thought this was going to be the game that I could finally purchase and be like, yes, this is a return to form for Pokemon, and it literally went over their heads. Everything that they needed to do went over their heads. They don't understand what they're doing. I'm just sick and tired of Pokemon just being average at best, or not even having a unique experience that I want to jump in and play. A lot of other people feel completely different. A lot of other people love the Pokemon series, but I mean, I haven't played it in almost 10 years, 10, 15 years. A new one, not an old one, but it's just so freaking obnoxious that they aren't trying to go for something new. But that's it. That's the video. This has been 24. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more. I will have a video talking about the new Star Wars game. I will be getting it on Friday. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.